So now you're standing in front of your boxes with your instruction manual in hand and probably asking yourself, where do I begin? Don't worry, we're going to walk you through all the steps to make the inventory process as simple as possible. Completing your inventory can take a bit of time, however, it really helps the rest of your assembly go smoothly. Also, if you're hiring an installer, you want to make sure they have all the parts they need on the day of the appointment. First, find an open area in your backyard next to where your playset is going to be installed. You can also do this in your garage if you prefer to inventory indoors. Depending on which playset you've purchased, you'll have a differing amount of boxes, usually between 2 and 5. We do try as best we can to put all the components in box 1 and wood parts and hardware bags in the remaining boxes. Due to space requirements, there can be some overlap. You can begin inventory by whichever box you prefer. For this example, we'll start with box 1, generally your components. You have probably already opened this box to find your instruction manual. To inventory your components, you will be using the Components section of the parts identification pages in your instruction manual. As you take each component piece out of the box, match it to the image on the parts identification page. Check it off and place it in a spot in your yard or garage that is designated for components. Once you've inventoried all of the components, it's time to start on your wood inventory. To complete the wood inventory, you will be using the key number stamped at the end of each board. That will help you easily identify the part. Starting with box 2, or whichever you choose, remove one piece of wood at a time, checking it off in your parts identification pages, and placing it on the ground in numerical order based on the key code. Repeat this with each remaining box. Along the way, you will find one or more large hardware bags. Just set those aside until you are ready to complete your hardware inventory. Should a key code become illegible due to moisture or humidity, set it aside until the end of your wood inventory. Then compare the piece to the parts that are not checked off on your parts identification pages using the measurements and pictures to guide you. This is where your tape measure will come in handy. Now that you've gone through all of your boxes and identified the wood parts and components, you're ready to inventory the hardware. For your ease, the hardware is already sorted by key number into small plastic bags. Use the hardware section of the parts identification pages to match the key numbers on these pages to those printed on the hardware bag. And now you've completed your inventory. If there's anything missing or damaged, please contact our customer experience team. Visit our website for more information on our products and services. Once there, you can ask us a question, leave a review on one of our products, or send us pictures of your kids enjoying their very own big backyard.